All right, hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about boom mic basics. We're going to be going over the different parts of the boom, the pole, the mic, all the different pieces so that you know how to put it together, take it apart, and generally how to operate. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the different pieces and names of what it takes to operate, how to set up a boom pole, but let's start with the labels. So from the top here, you'll notice that you actually have a microphone. This is a boom mic, a shotgun boom mic, and it has a windsock. This one's a Rode brand. No particular brand matters. It's just most of them are gonna have a windsock, and you're gonna use this so that you don't get wind noise coming in and those pulses, the wind hitting your mic directly or someone talking into the mic directly. You're usually, a lot of these are passive or are gonna be actively powered, so this one has a actual battery inside of it. You have your boom pole itself. And your boom pole is gonna telescope. Most all of them do, because you need to get pretty far away so you can actually operate. And you're gonna have your XLR port on the back of your mic. You might have a 3.5mm headphone jack port as well, but most of the mics are gonna be XLR. So going down to the boom pole, there is an XLR cable that runs through it, and out the bottom, you're gonna have an XLR out so that you can carry on to your recording device, which might be your camera. It might be some kind of external audio recording device as well. And of course, you need to be able to hear what you're doing so you can get feedback on how close or far away you are from your recorded sound. And yeah, you can probably every once in a while plug it into your phone and no one knows that you're just listening to music. Okay guys, so let's talk about assembly. You have a lot of different pieces and let's put everything together. Some mics, not all of them, take a battery. This one takes a AA. The first thing I would do is I would pull my mic out of my bag. I'd make sure I found my windsock. I'd put that on, and then I would open up by unscrewing the handle on this particular mic, get myself a battery, put it in there, screw it back up, and then you're gonna find your boom pole. Your boom pole is gonna have, this one has an integrated XLR. So at the bottom, you have 3 pins, that's your XLR. You have another XLR to receive that. You will plug that in. Yay. And then you're gonna mount it on your boom pole. Okay, try to not mount it by the XLR port itself because it's pretty fragile. You're gonna need an XLR cable also. So we'll undo an XLR cable. This one's about 15-20 feet. You might need a longer one. And you're going to plug that into the bottom of this boom. The other end of this is gonna head over to your camera or your recording device. Also, you're gonna wanna take your headphones and you're gonna use your headphones and plug them into your recording device or into the camera. And then you can listen and you can record. All right, let's talk real quick about operating a boom, where you should actually record from. So you've got your boom. One of the most important things is make sure it's not in your frame. So figure out before you start recording how low you can lower your boom before it crosses the frame, because that'll obviously call for a cut. Also, distance. The closer you can get the mic to the person that you're trying to record or the sound that you're trying to record and not have it in the frame is optimal, because the more distance you have from the person you're recording, the source of the sound, and the microphone, the more it invites in the sound of the room, any kind of other ambient sounds, reverb, etc. So try and get this thing close. Ideally, I like to say, imagine there's kind of like a laser pointer right on the tip of this thing and you're trying to point it right at kind of their forehead. So you'll see my handy dandy assistant here. I'm gonna bring this right over. If I was to mic this up, I'd wanna be about 45 degrees off of them, out of the frame, and just sort of bring my mic right in there. And you should be able to hear any kind of feedback that you're getting so you can actually confirm that you're hearing good sound, all right? So again, you're here, you're ready. And then you bring it around until you find the right spot. And it's somewhere around here, not in the frame. Sometimes if it's a close shot, you can actually operate by bringing the mic down underneath and out of the frame as well if you don't have the headspace. That can work as well, all right? And body position. If you're operating and you don't want to get really tired and you want to have kind of optimal height, what you can do, have this thing connected to your shoulder. So when you're operating, you can fully extend this. And what I recommend is you put this thing over your back and you can kind of hold onto it from your backhand, and then you can kind of position and angle your microphone from here, and you can extend as far as you need to be out of the frame and get over to your wonderful sombrero sleepy friend over here. All right, guys, thank you. Thanks for watching. We've gone through all the basics of boom recording. We've gone through the parts, how to put it together, and also basic operation. So thank you very much. Every good movie's got good recordings for sound. So go out there and record something. Thank you very much.